far too long to take this issue seriously. We should have been dealing with it in April. We should have been dealing with it in March when we first raised it. On the flip side, I think the Democrats have politicized it as well. They've come up with this excuse that this somehow is hurting Planned Parenthood. This has, even the House language has nothing to do with Planned Parenthood, nothing whatsoever. It's an excuse they've made up. But they continue to use that as an excuse for voting against it. My position at this point is we should stop that back and forth and just figure out a way forward that everyone can support so we can get this funded and we can fund the fight against Zika moving forward. And the best approach to do so, in my opinion, is the way the Senate did it back in May. $1.1 billion plan, it got 88 votes in the Senate. If we put it up for a vote, it would pass again today, maybe with even more votes. I think that's the best approach moving forward. And I am cautiously optimistic that that's the approach we'll take here in the next few days out of the Senate. And then, of course, it'll have to go to the House, and I hope they'll take action as well. And that's a whole other topic and a whole other battle. And obviously, it's up to House leadership about what, and their members about which direction they're going to go forward. I know that our delegation here in Florida is united on this issue and wanting to move forward. But we got to get it to the Senate first, and that's what I'm focused on. And I feel cautiously optimistic that we'll have a result here very soon.
Senator, public health experts say that with the Zika outbreak, we're probably going to be spending more on health care for pregnant women and potentially for their newborns if they're born with any signs of the disease. When you opposed the risk corridor in the Affordable Care Act, that led to fewer insurers, a less competitive market, more expensive premiums in Florida. I'm wondering if you regret kind of that unforeseen circumstance that some people might not
No, what led
get
to a less
covered.
competitive insurance marketplace is Obamacare, not the risk corridor. It goes back, why should the American taxpayer be bailing out private insurance companies? If the companies want to bail themselves out with the funds that they're paying in fees, that doesn't prohibit that. The only thing I did was get rid of the liability to the taxpayer. Why should the American taxpayer have to bail out private insurance companies? Why? That's the only thing I prevented. The reason why companies are leaving is because Obamacare doesn't work. The exchanges don't work. That's why they're abandoning the marketplace. And it doesn't work without a government-sponsored bailout, taxpayer-sponsored bailout. So I just don't think taxpayers should be bailing out private insurance companies.